Hey guys, it's Joe, and it's time for Pocket with Joe. Happy Thursday. This Thursday, May 11th. We got two great games on the ice tonight, and I hope you guys cash that. Edmonton Oilers team total over 3.5 last night. That coming in nice with them getting the win over the Vegas Golden Knights. But if you stay tuned to my Twitter, we grabbed the Vegas Golden Knights when they were down 3-0, plus that 3.5, and thankfully it hit. That was at -111. So it was a good night on the ice with the Edmonton Oilers pulling off that win in that game. And the Florida Panthers not able to get things closed out versus the Toronto Maple Leafs getting that win. But we got two games on the ice tonight. We're going to look at the New Jersey Devils taking on the Carolina Hurricanes first. This one kicks off at 7 o'clock Eastern. And Joe, you're jumping ahead. I am on the Kraken too. The Kraken are going to have a phenomenal one. And thank you for being here. So let's talk this Devils and the Carolina Hurricanes. So the Canes are leading the series 3-1, and they have the possibility of closing things out here at home. Now, this is a team that has been so dominant at home, 32-11, 1-2 at home this season. But the New Jersey Devils, phenomenal on the road as well, 30-12, 2-2. In this series, Devils have only been able to take that one game, and it was a highly explosive offensive game, winning that one 8-4. In all of these games, we've really seen these goals coming in for the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, a little bit of a question mark on the goalie tonight for this one. I'm going to double check to see if we got anything in the last 20 minutes here between Smith and Vanacek, who we will see in goal for this, because this will make a huge difference. Yeah, we're just seeing Frederik Andersen listed. Now, we know how strong Smith came out versus the New York Rangers. I do think if he hits the ice tonight, he has a bounce back. Vanacek really got lit up versus the Rangers, and then we did see him when he's come on the ice for Smith still get lit up as well. So looking at this one, I do think we do see the goals coming in. Now there's 5.5 still out there. You're going to lay -125-ish for the over 5.5. I think it's a solid way to go. Hitting that 6 mark, a little bit concerning, but I do think the Devils offensively really have to step up in this game. They need to bring that fire. They need to bring that heat. They need to score first as well. I'm looking for the Devils to punch first in this game tonight in an elimination style game for them here on the road. So I'm going to take the Devils in the first period on the money line. Devils in the first period on the money line plus 105. I think they do answer first. Now, the Carolina Hurricanes did an amazing job at limiting the Devils' ability to get those goals in the last game, holding them to 22 goals, or not 22 goals. Could you imagine a hockey game with 22 goals, 22 shots on goal, where the Devils lost that one 6-1 in game 4? Carolina still getting those shots, averaging right around that 29 shots on goal in the last game. The problem is, though, this is a Carolina Hurricanes team that normally average right around that 34.8 shots on goal. So we've got Frederik Andersen's number coming in here at 26.5. And of course, the goalies haven't been confirmed for the Devils. So at 26.5 safe shots on goal for Frederik Andersen, not willing to jump on it right now, because I do think the Devils, we see a different gameplay out of them in this one. Jack Hughes needs to come in, get a goal for us as well. He did get a goal in the last game. Jasper Bratt, I think, has been a little bit too quiet. Him for an anytime goal is plus 280. The last game just didn't look great for the Devils. It almost looks like their inexperience is showing in this series here. Like, they're kind of nervous out there on the ice, but I do think do or die situation, the Devils come out, they score first. 22 goals, that's madness based on what the Devils did the last game. Yeah, it could happen. I know, right? We can see a lot of things happening in this one, Kenny, for sure. So it's crazy. 22 shots on goal, that's for sure. I said goals, shots on goal. You imagine 22-29, but this Carolina Hurricanes team is going to want to close it out. So if you're looking at some team totals here, the Carolina Hurricanes team totals coming in at 3.5. That is at plus 136, and I do like that to the over. I do think they can get 4. Hang on. I do think they can get 4. Plus 136, I think there's so much value. We look at every single game in this series. The Carolina Hurricanes have been getting these goals, and they've been getting the shots. And while I do think we could see the Devils lock down on the defensive side of the puck, they still will allow the Canes to get these goals. If the Devils are down, we're going to see that empty netter come into play as well. And so the over 5.5 or 6 for the game, I do think is in play. I do think the over 3.5 for the Carolina Hurricanes at plus 136 is in play as well. This team has proven they can score on whichever goalie goes in there. Do the Devils pull it off tonight? You guys know I love underdogs, but I don't know if this team can get it together. Neither team was able to score in the power play in the last game. The Devils gave the Canes way more opportunities, so I need them to stay out of the box if they want to pull off this upset. Now let's talk the Seattle Kraken taking on the Dallas Stars. The Kraken plus 180 or 165 on that money line. How can we say no to the Seattle Kraken tonight facing the Dallas Stars at this value? This is like the play that we did on Vegas in that last game, not the last game versus Edmonton, the game before, 2 games ago, where they came out and they were huge underdogs and able to get things done. Seattle, the Kraken, have been able to play phenomenally here. They've been going back and forth, these teams, with winning and losing. So Dallas won the last game. They won that big, 6-3. Grubauer absolutely fell apart. This is not a Grubauer that we expected to see in that last game. Those goals coming in by the Dallas Stars, it didn't look right. Grubauer looked completely off in that game. Jake Ottinger, we saw he thought he got interfered with. He kind of had a tantrum out there. I do think this is a game where the Seattle Kraken, with McCann back in the lineup now, we saw him in the last game, limited minutes. He played just over 13 minutes. It was like 13 minutes and 11 seconds for McCann on the ice. I do think with Jared McCann out there, Jordan Eberle out there, that these players make a huge impact in tonight's game. So, and that's the thing with the Seattle Kraken. Yes, they have their top players, but all of their lines can score. This is a team that is so rock solid that they're able to get everything done out there. And at plus 165, you're going to give me the Seattle Kraken. I'm definitely going to jump on it. This series is tied 2 apiece. We saw the Seattle Kraken win game 1 in overtime 5-4, game 3 7-2, and the Dallas Stars win game 2 4-2, and game 4 6-3. So the more physical team has been the Seattle Kraken in the last game, putting up 41 hits on the Dallas Stars. Dallas recording 24 hits. Now, Kraken have to stay out of the box because they did give Dallas 3 opportunities. 2 of those goals came from the power play. Max Domi is playing absolutely phenomenal out there for the Dallas Stars. So if you're looking for some props, he had 2 goals and 1 assist in the last game. Anytime goal tonight for Max Domi, it's coming in at plus 430. How can we look past that? You can take him at 1+ points as well at plus 100. I think he is key out here for this Dallas Stars team. Now looking at the Seattle Kraken, actually Hines as well. Looking at Hines' shots on goal. The shots on goal were kind of limited in the last game. 25 shots for the Dallas Stars, 19 for the Seattle Kraken. So probably want to look at shots on goal. I would take your favorite player to get the goal in this game tonight. So Hines for that anytime goal. Now, Jordan Eberle, he was held off the scoreboard in the last game. I do think he answers back. In the 3 games prior, we did see him score a goal. And who else are we going to look at? Jared McCann. We're going to look at Jared McCann because he came back 13 minutes, 11 seconds. We did see him go scoreless in that, but he was really solid still out there. You can look at his points tonight. His points over half a point is coming in at plus 100. So McCann has been key to the Seattle Kraken's team. We know how good he was versus the Avs, so I do think he gets on the scoreboard. Jamie Benn of the Dallas Stars, another one to look at for the Dallas Stars. If you're looking at some props there, you can get his assists over 0.5 assists at plus 125. This guy, he puts up the assists left, right, and center. He's got 45 assists on the season so far. So I do like Jamie Benn as well. He's had an assist in every game of this series. So plus 125 for another one. I could see it happening. Just hopefully he passes that off to Max Domi there, and we get Max Domi for the goal and Jamie Benn for the assist. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would be making plus money all across the board. And then his points, it's juiced. Minus 149 for his points tonight. If you're kind of concerned that that assist won't be coming. Reining in, the Kraken's team total over 2.5, I do think is too low as well. And I know a lot of people think, looking at the playoff games, this is game 5 here. No one can be eliminated tonight. This 2-2 game. I do think the Seattle Kraken can get 3 goals in this game tonight. I do think this is an answer back. So if you don't like them straight up on the money line at plus 160, I do think the over 2.5 definitely in play. That's coming in at plus 100. So you guys, give me. You guys know I'm sprinkling on the Devils. I'm going to sprinkle on the Devils to extend this series. The Canes probably close it out tonight, but I like the first period for the New Jersey Devils. I think that is the best bet. They have to come out absolutely punching. I like the over 5.5 at minus 125. I think the Canes team total over 3.5 has so much value here. Jasper Bratt for the anytime goal. Jack Hughes for the anytime goal as well. And then the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars. Give me the Seattle Kraken. They're on the money line. Give me the Seattle Kraken's team total over 2.5 at plus 100. Max Domi for the anytime goal plus 430 for a point at plus 100. Hines for the anytime goal. Jordan Eberle and Jared McCann for the Seattle Kraken for those anytime goals tonight. You guys, all the best in all of your bets. Thanks so much for joining me here for Pikkit with Joe. Have a great day. Bye now.